The federal government says it is pleased to implement agreements on ties on the second session of the Joint Commission with Saudi Arabia. The event, which held at Transcorp Hilton in Abuja, saw exchange of gifts and awards presented to participants. Diplomatic correspondent Joy Ani reports.
Nigeria has successfully signed the second session of the Memorandum of Understanding on bilateral agreements with Saudi Arabia. This after intensive negotiations between both countries on issues that borders the economies of both countries: education, drug and human trafficking, defense, and many more. The Federal Republic of Nigeria and the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia have over the years enhanced joint cooperations, deepened existing bonds of friendship, and developed cooperation in economic, social, and cultural fields. This was built on bilaterals arising from civilization backgrounds, including common understanding to achieve the interest of the two countries and enhance cooperation between them. Minister of Foreign Affairs, Ambassador Zubairu Dada, said Nigeria is pleased to implement the mutual offer accepted by both countries for the enhancement of their nation's well-being.
Nigeria is committed to implementing the agreed minutes and the MOU and agreements that are likely to be signed either today or in the near future, with a view to elevating our cooperation to much higher levels. We are also determined to continue discussions and negotiations with our Saudi brothers on the pending MOUs and agreements which could not be concluded during the current session. And I'm here particularly referring to, say, MOUs on investments and promotion, on investment promotion and protection agreement, and the one on avoidance of double taxation.
Saudi Arabian Deputy Minister of Environment, Water and Agriculture, Mr. Ahmed El Hansi, said the second session was held to complement and strengthen bridges of communications between the two countries to a better level.
The government of two countries hopes that this meeting will be an opportunity means to review performance, evaluated implementation, develop appropriate solution to address obstacle to what has not been implemented, and to the path toward achieving the desired goals of two-side cooperation between the Saudi Arabia and Nigeria.
Discussions of the draft was held on three broad working groups, including defense, security, drug and human trafficking, economy, trade and investment, amongst other sectors. Highlights were exchange of gifts from both countries and awards for participants. The third session, which is expected to hold in Saudi Arabia, will determine if both countries will agree on double taxation, which is very critical to the economies of both countries. From Transcorp Hilton Abuja, Joy Ani, ASO Television News.